The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated.
.423 to begin this drive for Paoletti. He stands in the pistol. It's going to go to Weathers. He's going to cut it back. He's got a running lane. He's got a one-man miss. He's still on his feet. He's at the 30, 40, 45, 50. He's in the Strathaven territory. Stiff arms the Strathaven Panther. Backpedals. Stays on his feet. That's going to be a 94-yard run.
Ryan just going to look to throw. He's going to throw to Pham, far side of the field. Pham's got to step on his man. He makes the catch. And he's got the touchdown! Touchdown, Joey Pham!
It is a high kick. Carmen Cristiano will pick it up at the 50. He gets a running start. He's going to bounce off one tackler. He's going to make a move. He's down the sidelines. He is going to find his way into the end zone.
He's running near side. He's getting hit by Corey Power for the sack.
This man hand off to Fallows, cutting it back on the near side, and he is off to the races. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
There goes the ghost.
Out of the eye, it's a handoff to Sapness. He runs behind his blocker. Good patience across the 30, across the 40, across the 50. One man to beat, across the 35. On his feet, nearly tripped up. There he goes. Adrian Sapness, touchdown.
Play action. He rolls to his right. He's going to step up. He's going to heave it to the end zone. And it is going to be caught by Cameron Mathis.
It's a handoff to Hop. They go off the edge again. He's trying to use his speed. He tries to cut back at the 5. Down to the 1. No signal yet. He's across the goal line. Touchdown, Eagle Hop. There's the signal.
Play action. Stratton's looking for the end zone. And it's going to be intercepted by Carmen Cristiano at the goal line.
Lets this one go. And he has a man streaking. Touchdown, Riley Feldman.
And you're listening to exclusive coverage of the Marple Newtown Tigers on Marple Newtown Football.
Steve, yard short of the first down. If you're Coach Gicking, you got to go for it.
Oh, without a doubt. And I like that jet motion to the left, move some defenders over, and then come back a little hitch route to the outside to McKay. She said he's tackled short, but definitely 4-down territory for the Tigers.
They needed to get 4. They got 3 on the pitch and catch. Let's see what the Tigers do. Most likely quarterback sneak. Everybody thinks that's what's going to happen. Handoff actually goes to Charlie Box, and I don't know if he got that one. Waiting for the near side official.
Oh, yeah.
For the signal. If we're going off the near side official, he has the first down. The far side official didn't look like he gave it to him. Now they're marking first down for the Tigers. So 4th down and needed 1. They gave it to him to the 45. They actually gave him 2 yards on the carry. Very surprising. But continues to strive to be alive, which started back with the touchback kick. First down and 10 for Marple Newtown. Very surprising, Steve, as Coach Gicking has to be very happy as there's just under 6 minutes left in this first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give the ball to the Jaguars on offense too much, and I like this methodical drive here, chipping away, going downfield. Bring up second down here for Bertolini and the Tigers offense.
Empty backfield for Bertolini once again. The lefty calls his own number, trying to weave past one defender and pick up a yard on the play. So he gets down to the 44-yard line, and that's what you have to do when you go empty backfield, trying to utilize the sophomore's legs.
Sure, try to create some space there, but nothing doing for Bartolini there. Good job the front 7 of Garnet Valley to swarm him and take him down. They're going to give him about a yard.
I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds, Moe DeFrank Stadium, Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. Jaguars' 3rd carry of the game went to the house, 39 yards out. Bernard, that's 7-0. But Marple Newtown's put a methodical drive now in the Garnet Valley territory. Ball spotted on the 44-yard line. Bertolini trips formation on the near side. Drops back to pass. Swing pass in the near side. Eric McKee's got blockers in front of him. Great open field tackle by number 7, C.J. Wood. That laid the wood because that had potential of producing a first down. Instead, it's 4th down and long.
Yeah, they go with the hammer screen. Little inside screen. The receiver takes a little loop route inside towards the quarterback there. It was set up perfectly. Good throw, good catch. But you can see two Marple offensive players, 57 and 55, missed a block there and allowed Garnet Valley to make an open field tackle. So 4th down here for the Tigers.
Gain of 1 on the play. Bertolini drops back to pass. Timeout on the field. We'll step aside real quick with 4:10 left here in the first quarter. Tigers trail by 7-0 Jaguars. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back, Steve. 4th down. See Coach Gicking drew up out of the timeout. Trips formation on the near side for Marple Newtown. Bertolini, 4th down. Jaguars showing pressure, drops back, rolls to his left, steps up in the pocket, and will be sacked as, once again, number 7, C.J. Wood makes a play. Turnover on downs.
Wood all over the field for the Garnet Valley, especially his last 2 plays. Marple trying. Oh, there's a flag on the field. Let's see, they're discussing. It looks like.
Maybe the play was blown dead. Holding against the Jaguars. That is a big penalty because the Jaguars was able to corral. So Bertolini dropped back the pass. Maybe they held his wide receiver on the far side where he wanted to throw the football. That is a big hold against the Jaguars early on here in the first quarter.
That's going to mark off 10 yards and going to give the Tigers a first down here. Huge penalty. You don't see many defensive holdings in high school football. But if they grab that wide receiver and not allow him to make a cut in his route, it's very fortunate for the Tigers. It keeps
the drive alive.
Moving. Yep.
Ball spotted on the 34-yard line after the penalty. High snap handoff goes to Charlie Box. We pass one, and that patent Charlie Box spin as he marches his way down to the 29-yard line. Give him 5. So we've seen not the big play, Steve, but chunk plays of 3, 4, 5, keeping the chains alive.
Yeah, we've seen it all year. I mean, with a young quarterback, you're not going to see many throws down the field. But Garnet Valley's doing a good job defensively, keeping Marple contained, but they're chipping away here and been doing a good job thus far. As it looks like Bogan checks in at quarterback.
Bogan in. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain, and Steve, that's what you're talking about. New quarterback, fumble, loss on the play as Box was able to hop onto it, but not before a huge loss puts the Tigers back to the 39-yard line, loss of 10.
Yeah, it looked like there was a bad exchange on the shotgun snap. Went in between both Marple players. Fortunate enough, Charlie Box was able to pick that up, but it's going to set them back.
Third down and long for Marple Newtown. Bernalini's now under center. Drops back the pass. Quick toss to the far side. Incomplete. Intended for his target, Eric McKee. This is when you have to most likely punt this one away and trying to pin the Jaguars.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what Coach Gickin decides here. Bertolini staying on the field as of now. As he talked about, Dave, sorry to cut you off, but
you're good.
He's got nothing to lose. So, but thus far you're in a tight game. There's looks like about a minute
left in the first, and that's what I was going to say, Steve, as they're going to go for it. Empty backfield once again. Bertolini trips on the far side. Lefty steps up in the pocket, going over the middle, and it's complete to Eric McKee for a first down. What a job by the sophomore quarterback, keeping his eyes alive, looking down the field. He's able to find his target in Eric McKee down to the 20, 19-yard pickup for Marple Newtown.
When you're a young quarterback, you look back on seasons and see, what moment, really, what play really broke me free, built my confidence, and that's a confidence builder right there. I mean, that's fourth down and long, and he stood in that pocket, good protection, steps up, delivers a strike across the middle to McKee for a first down. Excellent job all around.
First down and 10 was we're in the red zone. Ball spotted on the 20. That's where Charlie Box takes the carry. No gain on the play, keeps this drive alive. Marple Newtown began this drive 10-14 here in the first quarter. They've had the ball the entire first quarter. Garnet Valley received the opening kickoff. Tigers went for an onside kick. Unsuccessful. 3 plays that went to the house. So essentially, Marple Newtown is just wearing down the Jaguars' defense, and that's what you have to do.
Exactly what you have to do against this more superior team. And Garnet Valley, of course, picked by many to win the Central League, one of the top teams in the state, in the region. And Marple Newtown's doing a great job, wearing them down here, as you said, Dave.
Bernalini play action rolling to the near side, up for grabs, in and out of the hands, and it comes down with it. Pure luck as it falls into the lap of Eric McKee inside the 5.
When sometimes you need luck in these games, and Bernalini, another good job evading some pressure there, launches it up there over the head of his intended target, but he's able to tip it and then lands in the arms of Eric McKay. It looked like initially it was intended for 33.
That was Owen Mathis as the tight end. But a great block by Charlie Blocks, who brought the blitzer, allowed Bertolini get to the outside. First down and goal for Marple Newtown. They're inside the 5. First down and goal from the 3. Handoff goes to Charlie Blocks. He makes one man miss, dives forward. He's into the end zone. Tigers score. 15-plus play drive is capped off by Charlie Blocks. Touchdown.
That's an impressive drive right there by the Tigers. As you said, they started with the ball about a little over 10 minutes ago, and
about 3 seconds left.
3 seconds if they're going to put any time back on the clock. I mean, that's a statement drive right there by the young quarterback and this offense collectively.
New kicker for Marple Newtown. Kick is up. The kick is good as number 12, Ty John, kicks it through the upright to tie this one at 7 as we await to see what the clock is going to be. But nevertheless, Charlie Box, Steve, finds the end zone. But Bertolini, impressive drive by the sophomore.
I mean, that's just... And it goes back to that fourth down play, 4th and long, as he stands in the pocket and delivers a strike. Nothing but guts shown there by the young quarterback, and what a great job by the Tigers.
So Marple Newtown, we'll see what they decide to do. I can't imagine they do back-to-back onside kicks. Unless you're yourself playing Madden, Steve.
Nah, I mean, at this point, you're in a ball game, so you got to kick this one deep, play some defense. And this is a confidence builder for you. This is a gut-wrenching punch to Garnet Valley. I mean, not many teams drive down the field on them and score. So it's Marple Newtown with a statement drive there. They're going to come back, kick this one deep, play some defense.
It's a 10-minute drive, Steve. Who's playing the wing T offense? We should really ask. Because the wing T, as you said, take time off the clock, whereas Garnet Valley scored in 3 plays. As John kicks this one away, it is a squib. Picked up at the 15-yard line by Gallagher. Makes one man miss. Step aside. He's tackled down towards the 30. But what an impressive drive by Marple Newtown to come out. Tied at 7 here. Moe DeFrank Stadium in Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. I believe that will do it for the first quarter. Steve? I believe...
Trying to see the clock.
I think they put more time back on the clock.
Yeah, they did. So they're going to stop it. So there's probably 1 play left here of the first quarter.
So this drive will begin, let's call it 3 seconds left in this first quarter. Ball spot on the 30-yard line for Boozenkill. Man goes in motion to the near side, midline read, calls his own number, plows forward, rips off 10 yards. First down, that will do it. Jim? Marches his way down towards the 42-yard line. Gain of 12. But Steve, if you're Marple Newtown, you got to make plays on defense if you want to stay in this game.
Yeah, and again, it's a very, very tough offense to defend as Boozenkill keeps it on that one, runs this perfect, and picks up the first down. That's going to end the first quarter.
Yeah, Dave, before we headed to one commercial at least, our stream's back up. Having a little problems on the jump here, but appreciate everyone's patience. Dave?
Tied at 7, Marple Newtown, 10-minute drive. We head to the second. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. First down and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Jaguars. It's going to be a toss to the outside. Incomplete, intended for Saunders along the outside. Steve, we've seen this in previous years. Those plays can be dangerous because if it goes backwards, it's a fumble and live.
Yeah, it's a lateral almost. And fortunate enough for Garnet Valley, pass was forward, incomplete, but bring up second down. And sometimes you question, I know this team can pass, but Marple Newtown has not been able to stop the run. And,
at all.
Yeah, so to put it in the air, not sure why you do that to bring up second down here.
Second down and 10. Motion handoff goes to none other than number 5, their tailback. There he goes. First down and more. That is Saunders. Steve, right back to it.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're having their way. They're picking up chunks of yards, first down after first down on the ground. No need to go in the air right now. This Marple Newtown's going to have to settle down again, play assignment-free football. It's going to be D tackles, D ends, unblocked to that midline read. So you got to sit patiently and react to that. And thus far, not doing a great job of stopping this Garnet Valley attack.
Gain of 16. They go from their own 42 to the visiting 42. And there is utilization of the hard count.
Yep, Tigers jump on that one. Be a free 5 yards for Garnet Valley.
And they knew it. Free 5 yards puts the ball down to the 37-yard line, where this drive will continue. First down and 5 yards to go for the Jaguars. Booz and kill. First down and 5. Under center. Hands it off. Good job by Marple Newtown holding on to the tailback, as this time not letting go. Owen Mathis once again.
Yeah, Mathis and others in on the play there. That's a great job. Coming and making a nice stick. It's good to see other Tigers come and swarm to the ball there.
And new faces for the Tigers. These are new players on varsity getting reps. So as we enter the season, you're going to see a ton of new faces from Marple Newtown. Jaguars come out. End around goes to none other than Saunders. They're going to say he was down, but that wouldn't have been the break Marple Newtown needed, as the ball was on the carpet.
Sure thing. Garnet Valley goes double dive here, which is a very tough play to defend. Going to be close to a first down. Looks like they're going to give it to them. Moves the chains. Ball's placed at Marple Newtown's 30-yard line.
And for those questioning, he was just trying to fight for extra yards, and he was already down. So there's no question that he was already down. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line. 2 backs for Booz and kill. Drops back to pass, looking to the near side. Had a guy right in his face. Ball's up in the air, incomplete, intended for his target in the backfield in Saunders.
Great coverage there by the Tigers. Couldn't see what Tiger defender was on the outside, but great job. Booz and kill just tries to launch it for his receiver to make a play, but overshot. It's going to bring up third down here, or second down, excuse me. That was a first down, the shot they took there.
That was Bosch with applying the pressure, jumping right in his face. We'll see if they elect to go back to the air. Instead, it calls his own number, option play, hit out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by number 17 of Marple Newtown, as well as number 11, Jack Haggerty on the play.
Yeah, Haggerty and Joe Yukenovich in on the play. Booz and kill does a good job of pulling that. Tigers do another good job of stringing that out. They're just not fast enough to get to the outside. Booz and kill is able to get the corner.
Racing to the line. Handoff goes to number 34 as he's near that first down marker. Let's see if they give Bernard the first down. But, Steve, it's a change of pace. You run to the offensive line trying to settle up. Marple Newtown struggling stopping the run. But them airing it out actually goes into the Tigers' favor.
It sure does. I mean, they've had 2 incomplete passes. Again, not sure why they're even attempting to put it in the air until Marple can prove that they can stop them.
And here's the big play. They need about a yard, 4th down and short for the Jaguars. Marple Newtown stacking the box, midline read, and Bernard picks it up. Mark him for progress at the 18-yard line, gain of a few yards for none other than the main guy this evening. First down and 10. Drive stays alive as we approach 9 minutes here in the second quarter. 7-7 ball game. Booz and kill under center. Toss to the near side. Lee Brocker's in front of him. Saunders makes one-man miss. He stepped out of bounds.
Haggerty forces him out of bounds, but looks like it's going to bring up second down and short here. They're able to get another first down inside the 10-yard line.
That was a gain of 9 on the toss to the outside. Not first down and goal quite yet. Busenkill under center. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Low snap. Handoff goes to the main tailback. Number 34, once again, that's Bernard. That is a junior, 5'7", 190 pounds, leads his way down to the 5-yard line. That's where it would be first down and goal.
Yep, Garnet Valley knocking on the door here, putting together a nice drive of their own here in the second quarter. Just under 9 minutes to go.
Need that takeaway. That one play that changes everything is Busenkill under center. 3-back, swing T style. There's a shift. It's going to be a keeper by him. He's in. 5-yard touchdown. Keeper by Busenkill. That was a total option. The defender of Marple Newtown went with the tailback. Called his own number. 5-yard touchdown to reclaim the lead.
There they go. Jet motion to the left. And come back with an option. But Busenkill keeping that the whole way. Didn't even look at his pitch man. Such a deceptive offense. Motion. Different backs going different ways. And they run it so well. The player runs late on the field here for the extra point.
Liberador in the kick, the extra point. Kick is up. The kick is off the post. No good. 13-7 here with 8:14 left in the second quarter. Marple Newtown will see if they can tie this one up. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1834 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson, Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
The Jaguars answer, Steve, but they missed the extra point up 6. The Liberador kicks this one away. It is a high booming kick return from the 1-yard line as Charlie Box makes one-man miss juke move. Great coverage by the Jaguars as they're inside the 20 down to the 19. That's where this drive will begin as it's about 8:15 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Tigers trying to go punch for punch with Garnet Valley, which isn't easy to do for many teams. They lead the Tigers by 6 here, as you said, missed extra point. Tigers not able to do much on defense. It's going to, as you said, have to come down to turnovers if they're able to get lucky, force some turnovers defensively. But let's see what they do coming out offensively here.
Screen pass to McKee. Ball is dropped. Incomplete pass. But, Steve, as you said, they're trying everything as Garnet Valley picked it up and thinking they scored. As we talked about earlier about a possible loose ball or a lateral, Marple Newtown utilizing their playmakers on the outside.
Yeah, and you saw on that last play a little confusion. The slot receiver didn't get off the ball.
Now, Mike, is that confusion or is that CD Lamb from last night faking it and then going up the field?
Hey, it could be one or the other, but...
I try to give the benefit of the doubt, right? Second down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Bertolini changing the play. 4 wide receivers, moves Charlie Box to his left hip. High snap over his head. Bertolini jumps on top of it. Now down to the 5, loss of 14 on the play. Second time that's happened early on.
Yeah, some snap confusion tonight. Could be the nose tackle over the center, nose guard over the center, but so that hurt. That kills a drive right there. 3rd down and long from the 6-yard line for the Tigers here. Tough spot for a young quarterback.
Need to get to the 29-yard line. Ball spotted on the 6. Expect a screen pass of some sort for Coach Gicking. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers to the near side. Bertolini drops back the pass. Throws it over the middle. Complete to his senior wide receiver / tight end, Mike Schumacher. His name's been called early and often here. Second quarter. Now you're back within reach as the ball is spotted down to the 22-yard line. Give him 16 on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, it was a good job to get back in the line of scrimmage, but too far pinned in your own territory to go for this one. So they're going to bring out the punting unit.
Looks like Bertolini's going to be doing the punting duty, so you got to always be watching a fake. Normally that is reserved for Matt Cantwell. As Bertolini punts this one away, and let's just say it wasn't the prettiest one in the world. Coach Kicking is claiming they touched it. Let's see what they call it. They're excited on the Marple Newtown sideline. No signal yet. They don't know. Coach Kicking pleading that they touched the ball. Let's see the replay.
Yeah, because it did look like it was blocked. Right, so that would be a live ball, Steve. We could recover, correct?
It's interesting. That is interesting. I mean,
see, look, I think it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was just a low. I don't know what they saw. I thought it was blocked initially, Steve. Mike?
Yeah, they're still talking this one over.
Have they made a ruling yet? It looks like they did.
Defense is coming out.
It's going to be Garnet Valley football. I'm not sure what Marple saw on that. Even if it was tipped, it moves it goes forward.
Home cooking, Steve.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that rule would be.
Nevertheless, Garnet Valley comes out on the Marple Newtown 40-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to go here. Man goes in motion. Handoff goes to Saunders. Met at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the big guys up front. He's able to lean his way down to the 3-yard gain.
Tell you one thing, Tigers doing a better job defensively, tackling, wrapping up, storming to the ball. Not what we saw last week at all. But you love to see teams improve week to week, and that's definitely where they've improved so far.
Players running off the field. Jaguars looking to take a 2-score advantage. Drop back to pass. Boozenkill, quick toss on the outside. Complete to number 3 around the outside. Okolo as a senior wide receiver. 3rd down and short. So the Jaguars go no huddle. Run up to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line. They need a yard to pick up the 1st down and keep this drive alive. Goes under center. Handoff goes to Bernard, but he leans forward and has the 1st down to keep this. And that's what Garnet Valley does. They move those chains in addition to airing it out.
And Bernard's getting a heavy dose of the carries tonight. He moves the chains once again for the Jaguars.
1st down and 10. Ball spot on the 29-yard line. Player has to come out because of a helmet.
And a different pace for a Marple football game. This already almost 5 minutes left in the second quarter, as both these teams have done a great job with ball control, and the clock keeps moving.
Man goes in motion. It is to the near side, trying to get the corner. He does as Gallagher takes the motion. Now, Steve, is that the up back that comes across?
Yeah, it looked like the wing this time came across on the, or you could call him an H-back, came across and took that jet. Again, Tigers did a good job stringing it out. They just don't have the speed to cut off the back there. So they're able to get the corner and get close to another 1st down. But on those jets and those options outside, they've done a good job of getting there, just not able to finish.
Gain of 8 by Gallagher. Handoff goes to the near side. Give it right back to him. He's dashing his way inside the 5.
You got that deceptive, offense, counter. So fake dive, counter, back to the left side, and just so hard to defend.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down and goal from the 3-yard line. Looked like Marple Newtown jumped. Instead, Buzenkill relaxing. First down and goal. That midline read. He scores 3 yards out. Saunders picks up his first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, they run that so well. Midline dive right there. Good read by Buzenkill. Give that one off. And touchdown, 19-7. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. Go for 2 here.
Go for 2. As there's about 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Marple Newtown did get the ball to begin the second half. So that could be a double up as the Jaguars go for 2 here. This is big. Man goes in motion. It's a toss to the outside, one-on-one. Marple Newtown makes a play around the outside. Number 26, Paul DeFrucio, making his name known tonight. 2-point conversion, no good. 19-7 in favor of the Jaguars. Tigers looking to get on the board before the half. 4:19 left here in the second. You are listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? That's because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, and always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, or just for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website, phillypretzelfactory.com, for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware. You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. 19-7. 2-point conversion, no good. Charlie Box returned the liberatory kick from the 1-yard line once again. Charlie Box finds a crease, makes one man miss, still on his feet. He is slippery. Tackled down to the 27-yard line. 26-yard return for Charlie Box. That's where the Tigers will begin this drive. And Steve, this is a big drive for Marple Newtown. They'll try and double up the Jaguars.
Yeah, and a good return there. Charlie Box, might not have many opportunities in the open space, so these kickoffs, these special teams opportunities are going to be big for him. And in games like this, Tigers, he might need scores defensively in the special team game. But as they take over here on offense, down by 12, trying to get back into the game here.
Bertolini first down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Trips formation on the near side for him. Handoff goes to Charlie Box. Near side, bringing defenders with him. Good fight by the senior tailback from Marple Newtown.
Excellent carry there. So low to the ground, Charlie Box is. And he's got those strong legs, lower body, and does a good job of churning, picking up extra yards there on first down.
Charlie Box takes that inside handoff, and he's able to weave past those defenders as he dives forward to the 33-yard line. Second down and 5 for Marple after the 5-yard carry by Charlie Box. Trips formation on the near side for Bertolini. Box on his right hip. Read option keeper by Bertolini. They went with Charlie Box as he dives forward down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 2 for Bertolini on the keeper.
Good job, Bertolini, keeping it there, finding a crease. They're keying on number 2, so there's going to be opportunities for Bertolini to be able to pull it on those plays. He picks up a few yards there. Third down and short.
Does that come with experience, Steve, though? Because you can do all those reps in JV and freshman, but once you're on that varsity field, there's nothing like it.
What? Bertolini, this is his third game under his belt, so he's in the groove of things. Again, still some growing pains, but, after that first varsity game, he's ready to rock.
They're down and 4 yards to go. Handoff goes to Charlie Box on the near side. dives forward for the first down to keep this drive alive. Marple Newtown's third down conversion tonight has been excellent in the first half.
Yeah, and that keeps you alive in football game. That keeps drives going, third down conversions. So we're just under 3 minutes here. The Tigers, again, get the ball to start the second half. So they get some type of points on the board here and then get the ball. They're in some good position here.
First down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Bertolini trips formation on the near side. Tigers trail 19-7. Moe DeFrank Stadium. Handoff goes to box. Blown up in the backfield. But nevertheless, he's able to break free out of it and make a negative into a positive.
Yeah, as he comes up hobbling here.
Player down on the field. We'll step aside. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck, or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today. Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
The wait is over, Marple. The first bar since Prohibition has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game. Fidado Partners is a regional management consulting advisory and executive search firm with offices in Berwyn, Philadelphia, and New York City. Fidado Partners LLC helps companies navigate the challenges and complexities of today's ever-changing business landscape with expertise in technical.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. As Marple Newtown has a promising drive right before the half. They trail 19-7, but will get the ball to begin the second half. Moe DeFrank Stadium, Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds, Jim Olsman, and Eric Kelly. The rest of the TRN. Bertolini drops back to pass, rolls to his left. Flag is called. Play is blown dead. Dead ball, illegal procedure, moves the Tigers back 5 yards.
Angelo Luster checks in at running back for the Tigers.
5-yard penalty backs up the Tigers to the 35-yard line. So for Marple Newtown, trying to capitalize on this drive. They did pick up a first down by Charlie Box on that gain. Trips formation to the far side for Bertolini. Jaguars showing pressure. Linebackers blitz. He's rolling out of the pocket, calling his own number. He takes a lick down to the 40-yard line.
Took a big hit there, yeah. No joke, that kid. He did a good job lowering his shoulder, getting some extra yards there for his team.
So question, Garnet Valley just called timeout. They want the ball back?
Sure, they want the ball back. I mean, this is a tight game. This is a tight game for them now. I'm sure they thought they were going to come in and blow the doors off the Marple, but I mean, it's only a 12-point game for the Garnet Valley here, and if they can stop the clock here, hoping for Marple Newtown to punt, if they can get to some points on the board before half, because again, Marple Newtown receives a second half kickoff.
For those joining us, Garnet Valley got the ball to begin this game. 3 plays in, 39-yard touchdown by Bernard. Tigers answered with a 10-minute drive. Then it was followed up by a booze and kill keeper, 13-7. Saunders' last touchdown, 19-7. That's where we stand, Jim.
Sorry, Dave.
You're good.
How are you?
Marple Newtown trying to get back into this one. Garnet Valley taking a timeout, which could come back to bite them. The Tigers pick up this third down.
Could be interesting, Dave. Karen Garbett, one of our sponsors, Dave, I will tell you, highly recommend. As you know, I just purchased a property in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. And although Karen did not assist me on that purchase, she did actually offer me some tremendous advice through the process. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. She's been a wonderful resource for me.
Absolutely. As Burnley comes out of this shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers. Third down and long. Jaguars applying pressure. Quick toss to the outside. Caught by Small. Gets out of the tackle. He's tackled at the sticks. We'll see where they mark the ball down. That is a yard short, it looks like. As Small did a good job along the outside, Steve. Actually, they do give him the first down. Generous spot. That is a great play by the senior.
Yeah, it's huge. It's Garnet Valley called the timeout thinking they can stop the Tigers on third down, force them to punt, but it's a good job. Good effort by Johnny Small there to fight for some extra yards, pick up the first down. The Tigers get to the ball quick here.
Empty backfield once again for Bertolini. Trips on the far side.
That's true.
Drops back to pass, looks to his left, steps up in the pocket, looking to go deep down the field. It's caught along the Marple Newtown sideline. Hits Bogan along the, let's see what they mark it down at, the 39-yard line. Now they mark it down to the 38. Big strides being made tonight by the sophomore.
Good job. Official goes down hard there.
As Bertolini is on the replay, steps up in the pocket, looks towards the Marple Newtown sideline.
Look at this replay here. Let's have some fun here. He's walking back.
Oh, yeah? He's all jacked up.
First down and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Oh.
Bertolini plays blown dead. Illegal procedure against Marple Newtown. But, Jim, that was an interesting one.
Yeah, that looked like Jerry. But I know it's not Jerry. I wish it was.
He'd have the white cap on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. He would never do a game without a white cap. It's beneath him.
False spotted now on the 43.
All right.
But, Jim, you're just talking about real estate and Karen Garbett?
We're talking about Karen Garbett and real estate during this timeout. You can contact her, 610-331-4546, an excellent resource for any of your real estate needs. Thank you, Karen.
Shotgun formation. Empty backfield for Bertolini. Looks to his left. Now rolls to his right. Throwing deep down the field. Intended for Eric McKee. He was open, but incomplete. A little too much zip on that one.
Yeah, just over the reach of Eric McKee. Would have been a big gain there in the middle of the field. But it's going to stop the clock here. Bring up second down and long here for the Tigers.
Now, Marple Newtown did already take 2 timeouts, so they're down to 1 as we approach about a minute left until halftime.
Zip on that ball, Dave. Now, he's a sophomore, right? So he gets into the groove.
Well, he's moving his pocket, and it's tough for any quarterback to move his feet to the opposite side where he's strong. He is a left-handed player, as now he steps up out of the pocket, decides to run, no gain on the play.
Right.
Marple Newtown, for a very long time, right-handed dominant, so you saw a ton of quarterbacks rolling to the right. And you see at the professional levels and collegiate ranks where they roll to their strong side, have no problem. It's where you go to your opposite side and have to make that play is where you see quarterbacks struggle.
That's right, Dave.
You see it on Sundays all the time.
Of course.
Third down and long for the Tigers. Ball spot on the 43. Bertolini steps up in the pocket, just trying to get out of danger. Leans forward down to the 39. Let's see what Coach Gicking decides to do. As
they're going to call timeout here.
They take a timeout. You have about 15 seconds left until halftime.
Yep.
The Tigers have gone for it a good portion of this game to keep these drives alive. But, Steve, you are now seeing the Jaguars pinning their ears and going right past the Marple Newtown offensive line.
Wow, they know that's the D lineman's dream, DN's dream. Passing situation all the way here. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
About 11.
Depends how much time's left on the clock. It's hard to tell here, but you got to watch. You don't get it here. They get the ball and
looks like
decent,
4 seconds. Steve.
Yeah, decent field position. So again, if there's 4 seconds left, you got to
just heave it.
Yeah, heave it in the end zone on this one.
4 seconds on the clock, and do the D linemen really want to pin their ears back on something like this? You don't want to give up too much up front.
Now, my question: if you're Marple Newtown, they're pinning ears like this. Do you dare call a screen pass?
If number 2 is on the field, I would. But again, 4 seconds left. You got to try to score before the half. I think you got to heave this one in the end zone.
Yeah.
See what Coach Gicking decides to do. Is ball spotted on the 39-yard line. Tigers trail 19-7. Last play of the first half. It's been a good one here for Moe DeFrank Stadium. Bertolini shotgun's got trips on the far side. Bertolini tosses it to DeFrucio, end around, double reverse, nothing doing. And that will take us to halftime, I believe, as Marple Newtown looks like they're going that way.
Yeah, they do a pitch to Brian Box, the freshman, Charlie's younger brother. Try to do a reverse back and then a pass, but Garnet Valley not fooled on that one.
That will do it for the first half. Jaguars lead 19-7. I'm Dave DePasqua alongside Steve Reynolds. Stay tuned for the second half action of Marple Newtown taking on the Garnet Valley Jaguars. As I believe it's halftime. They're still talking this one over.
2 seconds, maybe.
So they're going to put timeout. They called timeout, so they're going to give the Jaguars a timeout on the field. So they'll have one more play.
Again, Jags, this is not a comfortable lead for them. And this is not too disheartening if you can go in the half down 19-7. Not many moral victories in football, but if you're the Tigers, you can't be feeling too bad. Coach Chicken's got to be pretty happy with his team's effort here for the most part.
My question, Steve, if they were just going to take a knee anyway, why would you take a timeout?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to come out in that formation.
And to take a knee, don't understand that. But here we go to halftime. Jaguars lead 19-7. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
Oh man, the Philly Pretzel Factory has done it again. They took a Philly tradition and made it even better. Now you already know the Philly Pretzel Factory has the best soft pretzel. Well now, they're making a cheesesteak pretzel. That's right, a Philly cheesesteak on the inside, surrounded by those piping hot, fresh, chewy pretzels. This is as Philly as it gets. A cheesesteak and a pretzel? Incredible! How great are those guys over there? They've got their original pretzels, the cinnamon pretzels, the pretzel dogs, and the party trays. And now, the Philly cheesesteak pretzel. Bring them for tailgating, watching a game with the boys, a barbecue, or even a kid's birthday party. Head over to the Philly Pretzel Factory for the all-new cheesesteak pretzel. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraPlumbing.com.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City, Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1834 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson, Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
Hey Tigers fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? Because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, even for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website at phillypretzelfactory.com for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City, Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1834 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson, Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com. If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall-Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck, or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today.
Are you thinking of buying or selling your home? If that's the case, call Marple Newtown real estate expert Karen Garbett with the Karen Garbett Real Estate Team. Karen has over 55-star reviews on Zillow. She supports Marple Newtown High School football and goes the extra mile for you. In fact, a $500 donation will be made by her to the football team in your name for anyone who calls Karen and has their home bought or sold with her that goes to settlement. Want a good return on investment? Be sure to give Karen a call at 610-331-4555.
846.
The wait is over, Marple. The first bar since Prohibition has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game. Fidado Partners is a regional management consulting, advisory, and executive search firm with offices in Berwyn, Philadelphia, and New York City. Fidado Partners LLC helps companies navigate the challenges and complexities of today's ever-changing business landscape with expertise in technical accounting, system implementations, internal audit, finance transformation, and data management. We help global businesses solve their most critical finance, accounting, system, personnel, and data issues. Learn more at www.fidadopartners.com or reach out to Patrick McGowan.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
Oh man, the Philly Pretzel Factory has done it again. They took a Philly tradition and made it even better. Now you already know the Philly Pretzel Factory has the best soft pretzel. Well, now they're making a cheesesteak pretzel. That's right, a Philly cheesesteak on the inside, surrounded by those piping hot, fresh, chewy pretzels. This is as Philly as it gets. A cheesesteak and a pretzel? Incredible! How great are those guys over there? They've got their original pretzels, the cinnamon pretzels, the pretzel dogs, and the party trays, and now the Philly cheesesteak pretzel. Bring them for tailgating, watching a game with the boys, a barbecue, or even a kid's birthday party. Head over to the Philly Pretzel Factory for the all-new cheesesteak pretzel. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1834 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson, Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
Hey Tigers fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? Because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, even for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website at phillypretzelfactory.com for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson Media PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson Chadds Ford PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City Harley-Davidson Scranton, PA, 1534 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com. If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall-Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck, or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today.
Are you thinking of buying or selling your home? If that's the case, call Marple Newtown real estate expert Karen Garbett with the Karen Garbett Real Estate Team. Karen has over 55-star reviews on Zillow. She supports Marple Newtown High School football and goes the extra mile for you. In fact, a $500 donation will be made by her to the football team in your name for anyone who calls Karen and has their home bought or sold with her that goes to settlement. Want a good return on investment? Be sure to give Karen a call at 610-331-4546.
The wait is over, Marple. The first bar since Prohibition has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game. Fidado Partners is a regional management consulting advisory and executive search firm with offices in Berwyn, Philadelphia, and New York City. Fidado Partners LLC helps companies navigate the challenges and complexities of today's ever-changing business landscape with expertise in technical accounting, system implementations, internal audit, finance transformation, and data management. We help global businesses solve their most critical finance, accounting, system, personnel, and data issues. Learn more at www.fidadopartners.com or reach out to Patrick McGowan.
The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network. The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two receivers, single back is Sapness. They hand off to him. He finds a hole. He's across the 20, 30, 40, 50. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Adrian Sapness. One play changes the game once again for for Marple Newtown.
It's going to be a play action over the middle. It's going to be bounced. One-handed by Carmen Christiana. He's going to put him in motion, put him on the left side. He's going to be looking left. Marple Newtown, McEwen applying pressure. That's Noah Turner. It's going to be a sack. It's going to be a handoff to Charlie Box on the far side, trying to get the corner. He does. Charlie Box, full steam ahead. There goes Charlie Box down the sideline. Charlie Box can do it all. Side. They fake it to him. They're actually going to roll. It's going to be deep down the field. The Ferry over the shoulder catch. He's in for his 4th touchdown tonight. It's going to be a handoff to him. Up the gut. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet. Brian Jocelyn is going to score. Brian Jocelyn, 35 yards out. They're going to put Abel Hoff in motion. It's going to go that way. It's going to be a swing pass to Hoff, who has the sideline. He's at the 50, the 40. He's got one man to beat. He cuts it back. He's at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Roll to his right, come back to his left. It's a screen pass to Weathers, who has a running lane. He's got the edge. He's going to break free. He's still on his feet. It's a chase to the end zone, and Weathers is going to get in for a Marple Newtown touchdown.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. I'm Dave DePasqua alongside Steve Reynolds, Jim Olsman, Eric Kelling, and the rest of the TRN. Halftime here. Jaguars lead 19-7. Moe DeFrank Stadium, Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. Steve, it's been interesting this season as we're calling the game from the command center.
Yeah, this is awesome. It all started last year when Marple Newtown played Garnet Valley. And for the Central League Championship, we were able to do this remote broadcast, Jim.
That's right, in the world headquarters.
Never looking back. We will never travel again to another game.
There's no need to, really. And you know, what COVID taught us was this was the safest way to go. So it's nice to be here in Havertown, Pennsylvania, while our one of our producers, Larry O'Connor, is in Glen Mills at Moe DeFrank Stadium, working with Active Image to provide this transmission to our basement, and then we wrap it back up into a bundle and send it back out into the internet. So we had an early hiccup, Dave, but it had nothing to do with what Larry was doing or our remote setup. It was one of those things where there's updates to software, Dave, as you know, and It gets tripped up on itself. So
it happens.
We all have cell phones. It's kind of like when you had those major updates, you got to reconfigure some things. And so anyway, no one cares about this. But good to have you all with us. And second half action should be uninterrupted. Dave, Steve, Eric, take it away.
Thank you, Jim. Steve? We'll let Eric chime in on this one. First talk of the season for Eric Kelly.
Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, it's well, you know what? I actually it's good to be with everybody tonight. The Tigers played a pretty tough first half against this Garnet Valley team, which, I mean, look, they're the real deal, right? I mean, they move the ball at will. I do agree, Steve. I think the Tigers, whatever they did this week in practice, helped with tackling because they've been much crisper tonight and ensuring that they're slowing them down. They're not stopping them, but they're definitely slowing them down. So.
I think that 10-minute drive, the answer, really set the tone in the first quarter as Marple Newtown, 10-minute drive to tie it up at 7. And it's all one of those things, Eric, it's your confidence. You're a young football team. You have a sophomore quarterback with a bunch of guys that are getting their first varsity action. And it thinks all that confidence. Once you get that little burst, everything can change in a blink.
Yeah, you're right, and I think look, Bertolini had some really good throws there right toward the end of the first half, and again, he's a young quarterback. He's a sophomore. We've already talked about that. He's got a pretty good little arm. He's got some skills. Not afraid to run the ball. I think if he continues to run the ball like he's doing tonight, that might not end up real well for him because he's kind of pounding it inside. But look, he's that confidence is starting to build every week, and It's only going to be good for the Tigers. Let's hope that Charlie Box is back to start the second half. I think Tigers definitely need his presence in the backfield if they're going to make a push here in the second half.
And Steve, you're seeing a couple different faces. Owen Mathis on the defensive side, Mike Schumacher with a few catches, in addition to Eric McKee on the outside.
Yeah, and especially if Charlie doesn't return in this game, guys are going to have to step up. I mean, you can't pout and be upset your best players off the field. Now, we don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not sure. But regardless, guys are going to have to step up. You said Mathis, McKee. You saw Paulie DeFrucio making some plays defensively, coming up big. So, I mean, there's plays to be had in this game, and they're going to have to be made by somebody. So, someone's going to have a coming-out party tonight. And if they're going to have any chance to get back in this game, they're going to be receiving this kickoff here. So, if they can put something together here, I can see some trick plays in Coach Kicking's back pocket. They tried to execute one before the end of the first half, but didn't go too well. So, again, only a 12-point game, so they're hanging in here. Not many thought they would.
Marple Newtown trails 19-7. We'll begin the second half in the opening kickoff as we are set to get underway for second half action from Moe DeFrank Stadium. Charlie Box has scored the 3-yard touchdown for Marple Newtown. The other scores were a 39-yard out by Bernard, 5-yard keeper by Boozenkill, and a 3-yard scamper by Saunders. As this second half is about to get underway by Libertor, is a returnable kick that's going to be once again by the tailback, Charlie Box, from the 1-yard line. So Box is back into this one, and his ankle looks fine to me. Juke move after juke. Plows his way down to the 34-yard line. Showed his wheels on that one.
Yeah, it's great to see number 2 back on the field here. That's a huge confidence booster for the whole team when you know you got number 2 behind you. And Coach Eaton gives Dave Bertolini the play here. Again, the Tigers trail by 2 scores.
Ball spotted on the 33-yard line. That's where this second half will begin. First down and 10 for Bertolini. Under center this time. Man goes in motion to the far side. Handoff goes to Charlie Box. Stiff arm is applied. He's tackled along the Marple Newtown sideline as Okolo makes the tackle.
And Tigers coming out here. Okolo comes in, makes a nice play on the outside, strings that one out. We'll see if Bertolini goes downfield at all. He's had some success across the middle. But he's been standing in that pocket well. Offensive line doing a good job for him. They come out 4 wide here, Dave.
1-yard carry by Box. Second down and 9. Bertolini changing the play. 4 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Looking to his left. Comes back to his right. Now takes off. Nobody was home. Big fellas up front were able to bring down Bertolini.
And nothing doing there. Tucks it. Tries to gain some positive yards there, but good job in the secondary by Garnet Valley. Bertolini is brought down near the line of scrimmage.
Now, if you're Coach Kicking, Steve, what are you drawing up for third down and long?
I can't rule out a screen pass here. That hammer screen was there earlier, just a few missed blocks, but I think it's a good time for a screen pass or something across the middle like they did earlier.
Third down and 9 yards to go, as they're telling McKee to go split out wide. Now waiting the call. There's a flag, maybe a delay of game.
Yeah, it's in the air of a delay.
What?
I didn't see any official. But 5-yard penalty against Marple Newtown backs them up 5 yards. That's not going to help very much. Back to the 29-yard line. Third down and just a little bit longer. Schumacher and McKee on the near side. Bertolini rolls to his left. Looking, nobody home. Just going to take off. And he's being met by a group of Jaguars. Number 32 and company in on the tackle as There were several players there for the Jaguars. Bertolini looks downfield. Nobody's home. Just has to take off.
Yeah, another good coverage sack there by Garnet Valley. Not letting anything behind them there. Not giving up any big plays for Marple Newtown. The Tigers are going to have to punt here in their first possession of the second half.
Bertolini punting once again. This one, a little different than his first one, as it's going to be... They fake the end around as number 2, Romanello, takes the punt. Marple Newtown in his face, comes to the near side, and is able to pick up a few yards to the 45. That's where this drive will begin. First drive of the second half for the Jaguars.
Jaguars had a very successful first half on the ground, double dive, midline option. They threw everything at the Tigers and weren't able to be stopped.
That midline read is their pattern in play as Bernard gets the first carry of the second half, and why not? He had himself a great first half, finding the end zone on a 39-yard scamper. Gain of 4 to the 49. Now, Steve, on defense, what do you need to do to stop that midline read?
You got to play disciplined football. Again, you're going to be unblocked many times, either tackler or DN. You got to sit and react, and linebackers have to come and flow.
Counterplay to the near side. Marple Newtown does a good job bottling up Gallagher. A few times earlier, he was able to break free. Tigers double team, and gang tackling is going to play a role as well.
Sure, good job there. Damian Bosch is there, stays patient, doesn't bite on the fake there. So they go with the counter back to the right side, and he's there to make a play. Same with Paulie DeFruscio again as he comes up and makes a play.
Called his name a few times tonight. Gain of 3 on the play. Third down and short. Kill under center. Trying to use that hard count. Toss to Bernard along the far sideline. Marple Newtown was right there. Haggerty, the flag is thrown. That's going to be a hold against the Jaguars.
Yeah, Haggerty's there. He forces it inside. Exactly what you want to do at the end.
Are they going to call a face mask? I thought we were going to call a hold.
It's either a face mask or a hold. It looked like he might have grabbed the face mask, but in the vicinity of a hold as well.
Face mask against Garnet Valley.
Wow. Now, you're going to take that, obviously. But going back to that play, Haggerty does a good job forcing it inside, but Marple Newtown linebackers weren't there to fill and come over on that, which allowed Garnet Valley to pick up the first down prior to that face mask call. So, but nevertheless, going to bring up third down and 10 here.
See, they go to the air, needing 10 yards for a first down, and they do. Rolls to his right, looking, tucks it, calls his own number. There's a block in the back, and he skippers right out of bounds. See where they mock him out, as this one should come back. Now, Steve, do you take the penalty, or you just say, hey, it's fourth down?
No, you got to
just keep pushing him back?
Yeah, because he was close to that first down marker. Depending on where they spotted him, he would have been a few yards short. Yeah, push them back. I mean,
you mark it off from the 40.
This is huge.
Looks like
this is a huge win for the Tigers defense now. There's no excuse for them not to get off the field here.
Changing fields. So we seeing a face mask and holding in back-to-back plays. Marple Newtown's defense trying to get off the field. Buzenkill under center, 2 wide receivers to the far side. See if they go back to the air once again. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Throws a strike. Incomplete. Schumacher in on the coverage. Intended for Gallagher. Fourth down, we might actually see the punting unit.
I don't care how good and improved your passing game is. Third and long, not many teams can convert. And a team that focuses so much around the midline offense, not a great position for them. So first punt of the game, the Tigers forcing, which is a heck of a job by them. They come out offensively and have to punt it away, and then the defense comes up huge.
But you believe that's... And ball's loose on the ground as Marple Newtown's going to start this one with great field position. That was number 8, the punter, Libator, but bad snap, was able to hold on. Marple Newtown shot out of a cannon going right for the ball.
This is huge there. I mean, Garnet Valley just shooting themselves in the foot on back-to-back-to-back plays. 2 penalties, and then a botched...
They're lucky they didn't pick up the ball and go into the end zone.
Punter just botched it on that one. Wasn't able to get a good grasp, puts it on the ground, and Tigers have to capitalize here at Garnet Valley's 21-yard line.
7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tigers, great field position. Ball spot on the 21-yard line, already in the red zone. Bertolini, shotgun formation, trips to the far side. That's where handoff goes to Charlie Box. Lead blockers, Eric McKee. Great tackle by number 7, CJ Wood, in open space. You don't see that very often on Charlie Box.
You don't. That was a good block on the outside by Johnny Small. Hooked the defender, then let go. As a defender, was almost going to get held there, but it did a good job of letting go, not drawing a penalty. As Charlie Box picks up some good yardage on first down.
2nd down and 5 yards. Timeout. Reset the play clock. And Steve, there is the winding of the clock. 2nd down and 5 after the 5-yard pickup by Charlie Box, who does have a touchdown on the night. Bunch formation to the near side for Bertolini. It's a toss, and it looked like a lineman jumped early. Illegal procedure against the Tigers. That will negate the 5-yard run. That Box just didn't seem right on the near side.
No, it didn't. Yeah, definitely miscommunication. Might have been fortunate for the Tigers. Didn't look like there's going to be much room for Box to run on that. But it's going to move them back, bring up 3rd down and about 11. They move the ball back on the initial carry by Box. The 4-yard carry. So 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers.
Bunch formation on the near side for them. Handoff goes to Charlie Box along the near side, and he is met by 3 Jaguars, most notably Halloran, the senior defensive linebacker.
So the Tigers going backwards themselves here. So big 3rd down conversion. 3rd and about 14, it looks like.
Ball spot on the 15, or they put it back to the 25-yard line. Got to get down to the 11.
Don't need it all here in one shot.
4 wide receivers. Bertolini drops back to pass, looking to his left, comes back to the middle of the field.
Ooh.
Steve, that warranted a penalty? Big hit to the head.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like a forearm to the head, but... So Bertolini again saw nothing there, tucked it. Doesn't want to force anything. Not a place where you want to, turn the ball over. So it's a good job of keeping it and, living to play another down here. So it's going to be up 4th down and long now for the Tigers. He's been taking a beating, but tough kid. Keeps getting back up. We saw him limping a few times, but right back in the game.
4th down and 11 yards. Jaguars showing pressure. Bertolini rolling to his right, looking to throw down the field, along the sideline.
Wow.
Great grab by Charlie Box down at the 2.
Gutsy play there, Bertolini. And they bring the house. Garnet Valley does up the gut. Good job by the Tigers there to pick it up. Bertolini rolls out to the right and delivers a strike. But now, as we see, a flag is down on the field. Love to see what they get on that one.
Was he over the line of scrimmage?
Was he over the line, or is there a wide receiver that stepped out of bounds along the far sideline?
Right, he was rolling it. I think it's close to being over the line of scrimmage on this one.
See what the call is.
I don't think he was over.
Because his whole body has to be against
an eligible man downfield.
That one hurts.
That's huge.
It changes the game.
Wait. No, maybe not. Then they're signaling loss of down. It's tough to see what they're calling on this field.
Bertolini shows, though, he's got that scrambling ability, and he's not afraid to move the ball.
No.
So what would be the loss? Because Garnet Valley's offense is now coming out. If you threw it past the line of scrimmages, they don't lose the down, correct? I got to brush up the rule book.
He wasn't beyond the line of scrimmage.
So I don't know what the call is, but why would they lose the down? Oh, just another week. Jim, any idea what's going on? Because we don't have any clue, and there was not very good to signal.
Definitely not. And what you have here, Dave, is this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. On a game like this, the assigner believes in their heart that this game will be a complete blowout. So they provide a crew that's just subpar. And that's the nicest way I can say it. These guys have no clue what they're doing.
Boost and Kill drops back the pass, going deep down the field. Wide open is his wide receiver. And this completely changes the game as number 4 scampers in. 75-yard touchdown to Devono. And just like that, goes from a Charlie box down at the 2, the goal line, to try and get back into this game, to a loss of down. And to be honest, I don't know what the call was whatsoever because the crew was subpar, as Jim would say. Now it's 25-7 Jaguars.
Yeah, that's just a huge momentum swing. You have it first down and goal from the 2 if you're the Tigers to now this. You have an opportunity to cut it to about 5 points, and now you're down by 18 points here pending the extra point. Again, not sure what the call on the field was.
And I'm sorry, but if you're up 25-7, I don't see the need to go for 2, but they will go for it. Boost and Kill under center. That's Gallagher in motion. They're actually going to throw it to him in the corner in the end zone, up 27-7. We'll step aside here in the third. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. 75-yard touchdown pass after we don't know what the missed call was, and that changed the whole momentum of the game as now the 2-point conversion is good, 27-7 in favor of the Jaguars. And if you're Marple Newtown, Steve, you just try to put a drive together and try and chew up some clock.
Yeah, I mean, you're still only down a few scores here, so not completely out of reach, down 3 scores, but got to try to do something. I mean, that's a huge momentum swing. A legal forward pass is what they call it. I got confirmation from Larry O'Connor. Which I was surprised because I didn't think he was beyond it completely.
Here we go. As the kick bounces into the end zone. That's a touchback, but he knows how to do that signal. As it's first down and 10 from the 20. Steve Bertolini, he has made strides in this game, Steve. You've seen him scrambling, looking down the field. And you're really starting to see him come into his own.
He is. Been impressed with what I've seen so far in this season. We'll see what they have coming out here. Again, that's a big blow to a team's confidence. As we said, first down and goal from the 2 to now down by 20 points. Had an opportunity to cut this lead to 5 and see how they can respond here.
Bertolini. Trip formation on the near side. Play action. Steps up. And he is hammered from behind as Garnet Valley's number 52 applies the pressure and the sack. Nolan Brennan came from behind and laid the hammer.
Yeah, it's a big sack there. It's a dangerous tackle, coming from behind and just jumping on the back of Bertolini. Tough kid, bounces back up, gets back in the huddle there. He literally leaped off his feet, and that's Number 52, Brennan. He's 6'3", 240, and every bit of it.
Trip formation on the far side for Bertolini. Second down and long. Play action, steps up, has nowhere to go. Second consecutive play, second consecutive sack. This time was, I would say number 2, but there are a few guys in on the play. Romanello. Third down and long as the Jaguars just pin their ears.
I mean, this is part of the game where they're just going to be throwing the ball. We're under 4 minutes here, down by 20 points. If you want any chance to get back in the game, you need some big plays here. And Garnet Valley knows that. That defensive line is just shooting off the ball.
And blitzing as Bertolini trying to get out of the pressure and is hit for the third play. This drive went nowhere as the Jaguars know they have to air it out and just bringing people left and right.
Can't feel sorry for yourselves with the Tigers, but I can't stop thinking about that last play. I mean, I got to see a replay on that one.
Changed the whole momentum of the game.
I mean, Tigers really had no business being this close into a game, and they had an opportunity to cut this 19-14 late in the third, and that call just changed the whole game.
Bertolini's punt. High kick. Scoots out of bounds. Jaguars will have good starting field position from the Marple Newtown 40. We'll step aside real quick. 27-7 in favor of Jaguars. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at Bob McNamara Plumbing.
First down and 10. 2 minutes to go until the end of the third quarter. Midline read. Now it's a play action. Rolling to his right, looking down the field. What a snag at the 27-yard line by number 14 of the Jaguars. Halloran Joey's making plays at the linebacker position. Now a tight end.
Garnet Valley not letting up at all. Up 20, trying to put this one away. They turned into another gear here.
Now they're starting to roll. Ball spot on the 27. Man goes in motion. Handoff goes to the near side. Saunders is able to weave his way past one down to the 15-yard line.
Saunders takes it on the jet dive. Faked the jet to the wing. Up the middle there, but there is a flag on the field.
Seeing a good amount of laundry here in the third quarter. Let's see if we know which one this one's is. All right, they're marking off from...
I haven't seen a signal from the white hat all night. Very few, at least.
Okay, whatever the penalty was is now on the 30. I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds, TRN, providing coverage of this presentation of Marple Newtown football. I wish I could tell you what's going on, but the lack of officiating, as Coach Kicking now wants a clarification. I don't know about you, but I don't know if these guys know what they're doing. All right. Ball spotted on the 30 from whatever the penalty was. And Boozenkill comes out here, up 20, looking to add to this Jaguar lead. Gallagher goes in motion. Bernard, they fake it to him. This time it's Saunders, and nevertheless, he's inside the 15. They mark him down at the 11.
Garnet Valley having their way, and you can see that Marple defense is tired. A lot of that momentum just taken right out from under them after that last series.
It's a game of momentum. Doesn't matter if it's basketball, baseball, you name it. All about momentum. First down and 10 from the 12. Tigers shift. Gallagher goes in motion. Go right back to Saunders. Makes one man miss. Down to the 5. Gain of 7 on the play.
Tigers trying to hold them out of the end zone because this one really puts it away. Makes it a 4-possession game.
First down and goal from the 5.
Tigers fighting all night long.
Expect that midline read. And it is. Quarterback calls his own number, lunges forward. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Their 33rd point of the night. Now, I don't expect them to go for 2, but that's the way it looks like they're going for. I mean, I guess he doesn't really like Marple Newtown, Steve, when you're up this many points and going for 2. I don't know what else to say.
Just trying to send a message, I guess.
Booze and kill. Man goes in motion and gets his quarterback absolutely leveled. 2-point conversion, no good. 33-7. We'll step aside. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat. Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back after the Jaguars score 33-7 in favor of the home team. This one is kicked off here in the third. It is a high booming kick returnable from the 1-yard line. This time it's Cooper Conroy trying to change directions, but number 21 of the Jaguars did not allow that. Ben Torrens, a senior, making the play and setting Marple Newtown back on this kickoff.
Tigers take over, under a minute left in the third quarter. We were just looking at a 19-7 game. A few minutes ago, the Tigers had the ball on the 2-yard line, but after an illegal forward pass call, changed the total momentum as Garnet Valley just scored back-to-back possessions in a matter of a couple minutes here. So 33-7, it has it here towards the end of the third quarter, Dave.
First down and 10. Handoff goes to Charlie Box to the far side. Nothing doing for him. And Steve, if you're the Jaguars now, you're just bringing pressure from everywhere and stuck in a box, it appears.
Yeah, I mean, you know they want to throw the ball. And Tigers really had no luck here lately in their last couple possessions getting any passes off. See some new guys in on the game for the Tigers as well.
Shotgun formation. Bertolini, quick toss to the near side. That's Eric McKee trying to get the corner. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 15.
A little spot pass to the outside towards the Garnet Valley sideline. Key tries to make a move to the outside. Tiger is down on the field. Looks like a leg cramp.
Player down on the field will step aside. Tigers trail 33-7. You listen to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? That's because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, and always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, or just for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website, phillypretzelfactory.com, for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back as Marple Newtown Steve trying to get a first down and can move those chains as we approach the whining moments of whining. I'm whining, Eric, but it's the waning moments. You're right.
I get it. We're all whining after that lovely 2-point conversion try to, I don't know, send a message.
I don't know, Coach Ricky's last year, maybe? I don't know. Last thing I could think of. As this should be the last play of the third quarter. Bertolini, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers on the right side, rolls that way, looking, and Bertolini is just taking a beating tonight. That's a 4th sack of the night for the Jaguars just here in the second half.
Oh, boy.
As injured player on the field will step aside. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1834 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson, Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck, or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back as injured player is able to go off the field under his own power, as that will do it for the third quarter. So we'll begin the fourth quarter. Marple Newtown trails 33-7. It's 4th down, most likely to punt as they flip field. Steve, this one's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, I don't want to see anyone get injured here. Tigers do have Pencrest coming up next week. Their first home game after 3 weeks on the road to start this season. So they'll be happy to be home next week for an orange out game.
Home opener.
Yep.
Jim?
Yeah, Dave, don't forget there will be 2 MVPs at the end of this game, and we'll explain a little later on the other side.
Absolutely. Sounds good as Marple Newtown's in to punt this one away. High snap through the end zone. That's hard to do because Cantwell is 6'5", so that's going to be a safety. 35-7, so they get the 2-point conversion essentially as the ball went through the back end of the end zone, and Marple Newtown will have to kick it away.
Wow.
When it rains, it pours, Jim.
That's a hard one for me to stat later. But anyway.
Well, they got their 2 points that they were looking for.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yes.
It looks nice and clean.
Yes.
This is the Delaware County Hall of Fame night in the Delaware County Hall of Fame kickoff game. At the end of this game, Dave, there will be a MVP selected from each team by that body, and there will be $250 donated to each of the school's athletics general fund. So Gary Becker from the Marple Newtown Hall of Fame is in attendance tonight, and he'll be weighing in on that as well, among others.
Steve, I know this game is kind of out of hand, but if you had to give 2 MVPs, one for each team, who are you looking at?
Obviously, the one sole scorer for the Tigers, number 2, Charlie Box, and
I was thinking Bernard for.
Yeah, I was going to say Bernard.
Or you go quarterback.
More, yeah, you go the quarterback. You go Ward defensively, but Bernard early in this game really showed a lot. But Booze and Kills had a nice game himself.
John in the kick this one away. Does a decent job. Kicks it to the 41-yard line. That's where they will start out because he waited for a catch. So it was caught by number 21 in Torrens, who's had himself a nice game as well. First down and 10. It's 35 points, correct, Steve, for a running clock?
35, yep.
So next touchdown for the Jaguars with the... Assuming they kick the extra point, you never know with this coaching staff, but the extra point would be good. There would be a running clock from here on out. As now you see several new faces in for the Tigers defense.
Dave, we'll be back at Marple Newtown next week.
Booze and Kill still in the game as handoff goes to Bernard for a few. And another player down on the field. Jim, we'll keep it here. Go ahead.
We'll be back at Marple Newtown next week, and we'll be hosting Pencrest for the home opener, Dave. It'll be youth night, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. And they're looking for an orange out next week, so it should be a good one next week.
Will Delco Steaks be in attendance, Steve?
Yes, youth night. Homecoming's October 22nd. No. So youth night next week at home. It'll be a good one, Dave. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody. And the stream will be up and live, and the whole crew will be there, along with Tommy Peel, who was somewhere listening, watching, and Larry will be with us, and I think we'll have a little bit different of an outcome, perhaps, Dave.
Hopefully.
That's right.
Positive thinking.
Positive thinking.
And as the player gets off the field, Marple Newtown
That's
comes
good
back
to see,
out.
Dave. That's good to see.
Especially in a game like this, out of hand, you don't want to see any injuries late in the fourth quarter.
No, this Garnet Valley team can make some noise with all their players healthy, so hopefully they can make that happen.
So you should be seeing backups shortly.
Mike? Well, you never know.
This is true. Man goes in motion to the far side. So that is a backup quarterback into the game as number 19 of the Jaguars applies a stiff arm and running down the field past Marple Newtown's 30-yard line. Jackson Graff. Oh, they got 2 number 19s. That's the luxury of having so many players on your team, Steve, that you have 2 number 19s.
Yeah, they got a big roster here.
Or Chelio. It's one of the two. As he takes the ball and goes all the way down to the Marple Newtown 28.
These same players, most of these same players will be playing a JV game on Monday afternoon.
First down and 10. Man goes in motion. It's a handoff going to the near side. As number 15 is brought down. That is Westberg. And similar to Marple Newtown, Steve, you see just the same names, Westberg and Reynolds. You see a lot of similar players that we have seen over the past couple of years. Their siblings are now coming up.
Yep, they have a nice pipeline of players here in Garnet Valley. They've had it for a number of years. Again, they've entered the Central League in 2008, coming over from the Del Valle League. And they've had their fair share of success.
Man goes in motion to the far side. Handoff goes up the gut. Number 19, take your pick. As Marple Newtown's number 60 in on the tackle, Josh Tiger Wesley. So you see a bunch of new faces for the Tigers as well. Continue to change for the Jaguars as the second unit is in. Ball now spotted at the 19 after a 3-yard gain.
Like Howard Stern, right? Shut up, sit down. You stupid, you moron.
Midline read. Ball is on the ground. And Marple Newtown's able to recover.
Fumble.
So number 19, whether that's Graff or Cecchio, puts the ball on the carpet as he gets down to the 5-yard line. Marple Newtown recovers.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that's the first turnover of the game for either team.
Well, unless you're counting turnover on downs.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about on the carpet? Yes. Or interceptions. That is correct. Jim?
Gentlemen, tomorrow is September 11th, 20th anniversary, and my heart goes out to all those affected. It's hard to believe, 20 years now.
Can't believe it, man. Still remember where I was that day. I'm sure we all do.
We all do. And heard many stories today and tomorrow as well, so God bless.
First down and 10 from the 5 as Bogan's now in at quarterback. Handoff goes to Marple Newtown's tailback, but Garnet Valley is controlling the line of scrimmage. Marple Newtown's number 22, I believe that's Brian Box.
Yep, the freshman Brian Box. Younger brother of Charlie, getting some reps in.
No gain on the play. As 35-7 in favor of the Jaguars, Moe DeFrank Stadium, Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds. As this clock continues to wind here. Handoff goes to Brian Box to the far side. And he's chopped down at the 5. Good tackle by number 17. Once again, there's two of them. You got Will Snyder and Dean Bianco.
This clock is ticking under 7:45 or under 8 minutes. Just reset it here.
Hi-oh.
Baba Booey.
Third down and 9 yards to go for Bogan and the Tigers. Trips formation on the near side.
Oh, boy.
Play is blown dead.
Dave, you ever notice when we're in this basement, it's very loud. Like when you listen to the playback, Steve, I mean, there's all kinds of things going on, Dave.
And I wouldn't doubt it. There's a timeout on the field. We'll step aside. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. 35-7 in favor of Garnet Valley, as Marple Newtown will fall to 1-2. Next week they'll head home for the home opener against the Pencrest Lions. We'll be providing coverage of that. Jim Alsman. I'm Dave DePasqua. And Jim, as Marple Newtown's Bogan comes out, trips formation on the near side. It's a handoff to Luster. got a lead blocker, stays on his feet, makes a move. Good job by him to stay on his feet. It's going to be close for a first down.
Dave, he had some protection from him. It looked good.
And he will give him a first down on it, so it does move the chains.
Good to see these young guys out on the field here for the Tigers. JV game will be played at Paxton Hollow Middle School on Monday.
You know that field all too well, huh, Steve?
Yeah.
Good for you, Steve.
First down and 10 from the 18. Bogan hands it off to Luster once again. This time the Jaguars are not fooled as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I want to say, Dave, big thank you to Garnet Valley's broadcast crew and SFBN, Ari Bluestein, and Pat Patterson for helping us take care of this setup tonight. Big help. Great people down there, Garnet Valley. Don Mink, retired, play-by-play voice, but for Garnet Valley, I wanted to say hello. Hope he is well. Dave?
Luster picked up a yard on that play. Second down and 9. Clock continues the run here at Moe DeFrank Stadium. Bogan shotgun. Rolls to his right. Plants his feet and takes a huge hit. Knocked down by 18 of the Jaguars as Bogan was met by a defensive lineman.
Yeah. Phil Press listening tonight from wherever he is with his new bride, Liz. Hope they're doing well. And they got married in Boston, Dave. Have you ever been there, Boston?
I have not.
Beautiful place.
Well, I've been there once, but that was to watch Nova go to the Final Four.
Okay.
I didn't really get to do much sightseeing. It was more of a one trip.
I understand. You're being, I understand what you mean when you go visit a city, but you don't really visit.
Third down and long for the Tigers. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Brian Box. Immediately hit by 2 Jaguars. Loss on the play. Fourth down and long.
This is about the time, Steve, when Al Michaels starts talking about his golf game. You notice that? Not last night. Last night it was all the way.
It was a beautiful opener.
You could tell Al didn't want to work that hard in the fourth. But, he lives in Los Angeles, so he's probably back there now. Sunday night is going to be Los Angeles, right, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles, Chicago, correct?
Correct, for Sunday night.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And then Vegas plays the Ravens on Monday Night Football in their brand new stadium. As this punt is fair caught at the 42-yard line, that's where the Jaguars will take over here late in the fourth. They'll go on their way to 3-0, Steve, as we've seen the Wing T, and there's 2 very good teams in Jaguars and Strathaven in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, looking forward to those teams meeting. I believe they meet at Strathaven some point this season. Should be a good game.
Give me a ticket to that game, because that would be a good one.
Steve, what do you really think, though? I mean, I guess it's a little too early to predict. We don't know when that game is. I mean, we could look it up, but who cares? But it could be evenly matched. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
All good. First down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Clock continues the run as we're at about 5.5 minutes left in this one as number 15 of the Jaguars breaks free, makes one man miss, still on his feet, making men miss. As the Jaguars continue to pile on yards, that's Jake Westberg.
Yeah.
Nice run there by Westbrook.
It was nice.
Bounced to the outside. Made a few moves there. Picks up a first down for Garnet Valley. Yeah, but Jim, those two teams, I'd like to see what games they have prior to that, see if they both meet up unbeaten. But that could very well be for the Central League title. 2 teams that run their offenses very well and can throw the ball.
First down and 10 from the 24-yard line.
2 experienced quarterbacks.
It's interesting, it's a game of numbers, Steve, we always talk about this, so I have to always give the nod from that point to Garnet Valley, but, Strathaven's so well coached, and we saw Strathaven beat Haverford late last year, and
clearly there was a numbers advantage there, but it didn't seem to matter to Strathaven. They really dominated Haverford late last year.
Just one of those wing T style approaches where manage the clock and put you in the control seat.
Yep. I'll be covering Strathaven at Haverford tomorrow with Active Image, and that should be a good one. It'll be interesting to see how Haverford responds to Strathaven after last year's game where they lost at home.
That was the third place game for the Central League.
That's right.
Marple and Garnet were for first and second, and the Strathaven Haverford game was for third and fourth place in the shortened COVID season.
If I'm not mistaken, we did that game, Jim.
That's correct. Yep, that's why I'm bringing it up.
As a keeper, a full meal in the play as handoff goes down inside the 5 or inside the 2, knocking on the door once again are the Jaguars.
Mike Willard checking in with us. And Mike, hope you're well. His prediction was
Pain.
An interesting one, but we won't reveal that. We love Mike.
First down and goal at the 2. Jaguars knocking on the door once again, trying to break the 40 mark. Handoff goes to number 19. He's in. That is Checkio or Graff. And that puts them past 40. Down to the 41. An extra point makes it 42 and a running clock.
Yeah.
Unless they go for it, which wouldn't shock me.
Interesting.
All right, here we go. They're going to actually attempt the extra point this time.
Huh.
Convenient because, you know, it's not like they have a senior kicker. Oh, wait, they do. Here's the extra point. Clean snap. Kick is up. The kick is good, and that'll be a running clock from here on out, 42-7 in favor of the Jaguars. Inside Moe DeFrank Stadium with 3:13 left. I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds, who looks like he's ready to check out.
It's just an unfortunate turn of events for the Tigers. I'd love to see that replay later tonight on Huddle. With the Bertolini throw, they caught a legal forward pass him across the line of scrimmage. Again, because those joining us, I mean, this game looks like it was out of hand the whole time, but we were late in the third quarter. It was 19-7. Tigers were at the 2-yard line, about to cut it to at least 5 points, and unfortunate call on fourth down, lost it down, and next play, Garnet strikes, play action pass down the seam, and from there on out, they've have not looked back.
Yeah, it was a tough one, and but we expected this. This was a good team in Garnet Valley. We saw what they did to Downingtown East.
In Conestoga a week ago.
Downingtown West.
Excuse me, Downingtown West.
Which is the
Downingtown
the
West.
better of the two, if you will.
Yeah. But good team, well-coached team. We should give a, Coach Ricky, who is retiring, and it'll be interesting to see how they move on from here.
Farewell and adieu. Good luck in the playoffs. As this is returnable from Marple Newtown's 2-yard line. Full steam ahead by Marple Newtown's returner at midfield, 45-40. He's got one man to meet, inside move, and he fumbles the ball at the 20. But what an excellent run by Marple Newtown's number 13, P.J. Esposito.
What a return there by P.J. Heck of a return. He took that one to the house. Great job by him.
It was almost, I can't tell if it's the feed. He didn't, it seemed like he was almost in slow motion, right, Steve?
Yeah, he was just trying to follow his blockers, but he, heck of a return there by him.
Beautiful. Really great job.
Tried to cut it back in, just got tripped up at the end.
Very methodic, Steve.
Tigers set up inside the 20s. They're already inside the red zone. First down and 10 from the 18-yard line.
You got to wonder if District 1, anyone of the assigners are watching this game. I mean, this crew that they have assigned is something else. As Christo Garabalis would say, I don't know if I would have these guys referee a peewee. But here we are, varsity football.
Bogan drops back the pass. Complete to Marple Newtown's 22. That's Brian Box at the 15. But Steve knows all about Pee Wee football. It's not like he gets any personal fouls or get tossed from any games of Pee Wee football,
No,
right?
I hear he's an upstanding citizen at these games. But, Marple Junior Tigers represented very well here on the Tigers Radio Network, Dave, as you know.
Yep, I played there for many years, up until about 7th grade. Steve, you played all the way through, right?
I was a CYO guy.
Oh, CYO guy, got it.
Tremendous stop there, Dave.
Third down coming up from Marple Newtown, trying to answer as just about a minute and a half left in this one.
Yeah.
Tigers did answer. This was a 7-7 ball game at one point early in the first quarter. Marple Newtown had a 10-minute drive. But from there on out, Jaguars just had an answer, and their defensive line is what's the difference is right now. Bogan, shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. Drops back to pass, looking to his right. Throw in, incomplete. Esposito was this guy in the area, incomplete. But Steve, there was a couple different quarterbacks, so you do have just the rhythm for Bogan, but he has been playing wide receiver as well.
Yeah, tough for a guy. Plays both ways, receiver, cornerback. Having to come in and sling the ball around a little bit, but Tigers trying to capitalize off that huge PJ Esposito return. Sets him up. Great field position here. Approaching about under a minute here left in the ball game.
Bogan. Rolling to his left. Looking. Staying behind the line of scrimmage on fourth down. He's it to the end zone. Up for grabs. Intercepted. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Intended for his target, number 85 of Marple Newtown in the end zone, was Sonny High. But the Jaguars say goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, that'll about do it. They're getting lined up, and this one's over. Huh?
The final score, Jaguars win this one 42-7. As let's get one last minute. We've been talking about it all night, but next week the Marple Newtown Tigers will be at home against Pancrest. That is the home opener for the season in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. You can read more about this game, get coverage of the entire 2021 season, listen or watch an archive of this or any of our broadcasts at marplenewtownfootball.com. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram using @MNTigers. Color commentator tonight, Steve Reynolds. Engineer and director, Eric Kellen. Co-executive producer, Greg Pecco and Larry O'Connor. Community outreach director, Sammy Snyderman. Social media tonight, courtesy of Jim Alsman. Statistician, Jim Alsman. Camera operator tonight, Active Image, in addition to Larry O'Connor. Marple Newtown Boosters Club, Mary Ellen Box. Athletic director of Marple Newtown is Chris Gicking. Legal services provided by Philip Press, Esquire of Norristown, Pennsylvania. Executive producer is also Jim Alsman. I'm Dave Pascal for the entire broadcast crew. Thank you for watching and listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com. See you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Tigers Radio Network, heard exclusively on MarpleNewtownFootball.com. Be sure to follow us online at MarpleNewtownFootball.com and on Twitter and Instagram at MNTigers. The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated. The Marple Newtown Football Boosters Club and the Tigers Radio Network appreciate your listenership. Go Tigers!
Days gone by, and instilled in our lives we find ideals formed in Marple Newtown High.